So men are the weapon that fashion against you and not your village people. Story time. For context, I had someone that has been my friend for probably I don't know how long now. This friend, we we met in a very funny circumstance, but we actually became friends after the weird circumstance. So we became friends, we were talking, we were cool and all. So as at when I knew him, I was 7. That was 2018. Yeah, that was when I met him. So since then we've been friends. Well, the friends mean because he's not in the country, so most times we just speak on the phone. So and we got so fond of each other that I tell him almost everything about, and he tells me almost everything about him too. Yeah. When I knew him at first, I wasn't asking for money. I wasn't asking for anything. We were just cool. So it got to a time that he saw that I'm a business minded person, just that I don't have any capital or any business ongoing. So he approached me that he wanted to sell his car. And he told me if I sell this car, he was going to give me 1 million naira. So I wasn't able to sell that car because the price was not pricing. But he saw how serious I was, and he became more closer to me, and the friendship became tighter. He was like he likes a strong business minded person. So that's how. But deep down, he liked the fact that I was jobless. The friendship was going on and on. I was going through something one time, and I just said a random rant. I was just ranting, just saying, I wish I had money for this. I would have done this. I would have done that. I think it's just a little money, like the basic. So he offered to send me money, and he sent me money. Mind you, the money is not up to 50K. I don't want to say the amount, but it was not up to 50,000. I thanked him, and we moved up. So it got to the time that I was just saying I wouldn't want to remain in this position. So let me look for something to do that will give me more income. As of then, I do my personal shopping on the side, but it don't come all the time. So I was, still doing it on the side. Then it got to a point where I said, okay, let me do this for myself. And I told him my plans. I told him I wanted to go for upgrades. When I was doing my tricks business, he knew about it. He didn't say nothing about it. Once, if I ask him for money, I don't always ask. Yeah, but what I do is when I talk to you, I will just lament. I will just say some things that I wish I had money, I would have done this. So I just feel like if you are sensible enough, you have to offer to help me out. He was giving me money once. He has a specific amount he do send to me. I don't know if it feels like I don't want more than that amount. And I wasn't complaining. Then I now decided to, try to upgrade. And I told him about my upgrade. I told him that can you help me with money so I can buy materials when I was in school, when I was in the fashion school. I told him to. He said, okay, he sent the same amount. As of then, it was useful. I collected it and I thanked him. So when I finished my fashion school, I came back and I talked to him as a friend that please, I want to get my machines. And mind you, he has properties, he has money. So it wouldn't take him anything to close his eyes and just, give me something tangible. Well, I don't know if you feel like I wasn't worth more than that. But I didn't bring myself to the level that I look cheap or I look not. You get what I mean? And I told him I wanted to buy my machines. Like, can you help me with stuff like that? You see that part? That was where our fight starts. That was where our, arguments and everything started. He was like, I wasn't like this before. Now I ask too much. I do this too much. I said, it's not that I'm asking for something that is unnecessary. This is what is going to change my life. And I sent a message and I told him that if he does this for me, it wouldn't just change my life, but the life of my family too, because I'm the firstborn child and I have sisters. So I feel like I have to do something that is stable. My dad is late so that I can be able to sustain my sisters and my mom. And I made him understand that this is why I need this. And I know you can do this for me, so please help me to get my machines. We started arguing. We started fighting. To the point I said, yeah, most of them are the enemy of progress. When I said that they are enemy of progress, they want you to depend on them for that particular amount of money that they give to you. So you like, oh, they always, I don't know the words you use, or he stopped reaching out to me, he stopped talking to me for a very long time. I asked him money. That was, by the way, I asked him money for my flight to go to the east for something. I was just looking for somehow and some way to get money from him to like get what I needed for my business. But I tried all the strategies I knew because I was very bad on that aspect, asking. So I tried all the strategy. And do you know that I had to ask Google to make how to ask money from someone and make them actually help you? Come back for part 2.